What is up, everybody? This is OBB, the Diecast News Guy, bringing you guys with another Diecast review on a classic Diecast review. And this is actually a car that I picked up all the way back on Small Business Saturday, which was literally the Saturday after Thanksgiving. And I went to one of my local thrift shops at Finger Lakes Mall in Auburn, New York. And yeah, if you guys saw my post on Instagram, you probably know that this one was a long time coming. But today, it's time to review a Dodge diecast, guys. And what more importantly to bring a Dodge diecast back into the review station than this guy right here, Jeremy Mayfield's 2006 Dodge Dealers Dodge Charger for Everham Motorsports. Ray Everham Motorsports. Oh my God, what a throwback this is, guys. I mean, oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Who remembers the Everham cars? I mean, for anybody who's a Bill Elliott fan and a Casey Kane fan, and more importantly, a Jeremy Mayfield and an Elliott Sadler fan, I guess you say Casey Atwood too when he drove for Everham. All those drivers I named, man, Everham Motorsports, man, I absolutely miss this team, and it's a shame Dodge has not returned to NASCAR. They definitely went out with a bang, but we'll get to more of that in a second, guys. The OG winner, one of not OG, but you know what I mean. One of the classic Winter Circles packaging we got right here, really cool. Still couldn't believe I found this, guys. And look at that, the hood is actually magnetic. That's something that we unfortunately don't have with the NASCAR Authentics diecast because a lot of nails too cheap. But heck, I'm not going to be talking too much about them because we got ourselves a Winter Circles diecast to be talking about. And let's go on unbox this bad boy. Let's take a look at the Jeremy Mayfield 2006 Dodge Dealers diecast. Alrighty, guys, we got this diecast out of its box, and man, the Everham cars. What can I say? These things were beauties. Can't really say that about Jeremy Mayfield because I believe 2006 was not only his final year with the Everham Motorsports team, but yeah, this was a season. If you guys were a Mayfield fan back then, I mean, this is a season you probably wanted to forget. And what eventually led him to his demise and being in a competitive ride. I mean, yeah. 2006, man, I mean, yikes. He had like 3 DNS, and his average finish was like, in the 20s or so. It was pretty bad. I think his average finish was like 28th, I think. So it was a terrible season for Jeremy Mayfield. And then there was a lot of also, if you guys don't know, I mean, it was kind of a worst kept secret at the time, but there was a lot of off-track and on-track drama with Ray Everham and with Jeremy Mayfield, and the relationship between him and Aaron Crocker and Ray Everham getting together. It was kind of distracting for Mayfield's mindset, and it eventually led to, lots of legal courts and restraining order issues, and eventually led him to his demise with Everham Motorsports, and the rest is history from there. And eventually, halfway through the season, after 21 races, yeah, due to all those controversies that happened, Ray Everham let go of Jeremy Mayfield and substituted him for Elliott Sadler, which eventually became the new face for the 19 car, which didn't really do any better because, we all know what happened with Elliott Sadler. But yeah, guys, I mean, meanwhile, Casey Kane was basically leading this team to victory and was doing pretty damn good. I mean, 2006 was a pretty damn strong, good year for Casey Kane. Can't say too much about his teammate in the 19 car, which is pretty unfortunate, but this is still a cool looking paint scheme, guys. It's basically an inverted scheme of what Casey Kane's car drove, which I believe was white, and this one is actually red. I mean, yeah, which is pretty cool. I mean, I do love inverted paint schemes. I'm glad they worked out quite well. I mean, there's something cool about these Dodge schemes I just love, man. Just the simplicity and the looks of it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, feel free to comment below which Dodge scheme was your favorite during the Everham days, guys. I mean, I don't know. I do like the 2004 ones. Those are pretty cool, especially the Mountain Dew car that Casey Kane drove. And there were, the banana-colored car that the 19 drove in 04, 05. Those special cool-looking paint schemes were pretty damn nice. But this one does stand out, especially with this one right here, because, I don't know if the Mayfield car is more harder to find, considering Elliott Sadler eventually took over this ride. But if it is, I mean, definitely would recommend picking it up, guys, because we rarely hear that guy's name anymore, Jeremy Mayfield. It's kind of fucked up what happened to him. I mean, we did all criticize him, for the drug use and all that shit, but at the end of the day, man, we kind of found out the real truth later on. Just go to show you, man, I mean, just a lot of bullshit when it comes to those stories, and at the end of the day, Jeremy Mayfield really got screwed out of the situation. And if you guys probably haven't heard more about that, guys, feel free to look up videos about it. There's like a whole documentary series about it. Definitely is an eye-opener, and really just makes you think twice of some of the decisions that some NASCAR teams make when it comes to these drivers. But yeah, Jeremy Mayfield, I guess you could say he had a quite successful season with Everham. I mean, he did pick up like 2 overall wins, like in 04 and 05, and then I think he actually made the chase, I think, during one of those years, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was 04 or 05, one of those years. Definitely not 06. But yeah, well, like like his first 2 years in 02 and 03, he ran decent. Wasn't the best. I think his first year with Everham was actually probably his second worst season, I think, compared to 06. I mean, 06 was definitely a bad season, which kind of sucks because, I really wanted to see how Mayfield was going to do. I mean, he definitely looked like he was starting to really put his foot in the door with this team, and he was starting to get comfortable. And then, yeah, just the 2006 season just shot this guy through the door. And then eventually he went to Bill Davis Racing and then a lot of other underfunded teams. And then eventually, yeah, it led to his demise and basically left NASCAR after all that. So, pretty unfortunate situation that happened with Jeremy Mayfield, but at least he got farther than Casey Atwood and some other guys who were driving for Everham at the time. But can't go wrong with this scheme, guys. The Dodge dealers logo, beautiful. I mean, when you think of Dodge, every time you think of that Dodge dealers logo, you just think of this bright red Everham. The red Everham, the red, guys. The red is really cool. It's a lot more redder in person. It does look a little like, I don't know, like, it's a lot more like an actual red. On camera, it does look a little like, not like a basic red, but it is very red, guys. Like a very nice, vibrant red in person. I mean, the camera does like to oversaturate that, but don't be fooled by the camera, guys. It does look like it's coming off kind of reddish, orangish, but this thing is redder than a freaking red balloon, man. It is really red. I don't know how many times I gotta say red, but heck. Such a cool looking paint scheme, guys. I'm kind of glad Casey Kane did a throwback on the Everham diecast, but I think this one would be pretty cool, even though probably not the best throwback to do, considering, it was a bad season, but just love the simplicity of this paint scheme, guys. It looks really nice, and it's basically an inverted of Casey Kane's car. Just where the white is, it's actually red, and I think, they inverted some of the numbers and the scheme, but basically the same paint scheme layouts. It looks really nice, and also Everham was also the other team before Penske. Actually, Penske and Everham were the only two teams that I know that had colored rims. So yeah, I love that a lot, guys. But I don't know, guys. Feel free to post your comments and all your thoughts down below. If you guys actually have some memories to show you, if you guys have any good memories to showcase about the Everham diecast in the early 2000s, feel free to comment them because, man, this definitely brings back a nostalgia factor for sure. So, sorry for the long wait on this, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. By the way, nice 2 red paint chips, so that goes well with all the redness we got on this car. My God. And I'm literally wearing a red shirt too, so I came prepared doing this diecast review. You can't have enough red when it comes to reviewing Everham diecast. Anyways, guys, this has been OBV, the diecast news guy. Thanks for watching this diecast review of the Jeremy Mayfield 2006 Dodge Dealers Dodge Charger for Ray Everham Motorsports. Comment, like, subscribe, and this has been OBB. Catch you guys next time on another diecast review.